We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Clayton Richard is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Hit to short, fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. Hernandez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 now.
Count 2-1.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the 1st inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th. Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So here's Matt Kemp now. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Line toward right center. Margot will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Dodgers held scoreless early. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on MLB Network. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Now batting, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. These are the at-bats that can just flat-out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jose Pirela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Verdugo is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, 9 hits in 15 tries. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. So far this season, Barnes is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Grandal on at first, nobody out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Will Myers.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is skied into short left center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And over
over
at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Now in the box, Corey Spangenberg, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Spangenberg is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Coming to the plate now, Chase Headley. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And a great running catch going deep into the corner as he has it to retire the side. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Alex Verdugo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Tim LeCastro. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. LeCastro is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Galvis has it, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next up for Los Angeles, Walker Buehler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. LaCastro patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting 8, Patrick, A.J. Ellis.
Digging in, A.J. Ellis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ellis, a 36-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, Clayton Richard. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you can waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Richard is off at first with 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box now, Jose Perella, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Padres leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Myers has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Digging in for his second at bat, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And there's the first strike, 2-1. The 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Kemp is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
A ball and a strike now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Yasmani Grandal is on deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Takes this the other way to right. Myers is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, captain Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ball 1. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Pops this one up. Spangenberg has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch of the at bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Pulled toward right center field. Barnes moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Will Myers as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken, the throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe the base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Striding in once again, Austin Barnes. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Perella is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0
is looked at for the first strike.
The 1-1
He's outside for a ball.
The 2-1 home. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball one. Now the 1-0.
Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Margot is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Chase Headley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Baseman, Chase Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third.
Farmer picks it up cleanly,
and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now is A.J. Ellis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box, Clayton Richard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Ellis, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line. And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get there, but he pulls it in right in front of the stands to retire the side. Striding in once again, Tim LeCastro. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Walker Buehler.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And he misses again, 2-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Lifted in the air to center field.
Margot's under it.
He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Dodgers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Manuel Margot.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Down the third baseline. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Stepping in now, Jose Pirela, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Farmer has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Margot rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Myers at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's 1-0 San Diego. Back here on MLB Network. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Three and 0 now. Kyle Farmer will be next. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Farmer. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit on the ground out to short. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The next 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Farmer into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ellis.
Ready once again, A.J. Ellis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. This is line to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. In now, Tim LeCastro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in to try it again, Walker Buehler. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch is roped to left, a base hit, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carter Capps will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Hedges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 18, Austin Hedges.
Cody Bellinger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Cody Bellinger.
And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. Throw to the plate and he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to tie the ball game, but instead he becomes out number 2 now. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Perella has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 1-0. Cody Bellinger will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Hedges. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Austin Hedges.
Jimmy Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Jimmy Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And he is in there.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Barnes over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. We've played 8 full. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers 0. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brad Hand.
Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Galvis is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His career line against Brad Hand. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. 2 gone.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Jock Peterson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Hedges finds it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The San Diego Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clayton Richard takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Walker Buehler takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.